Good morning here from the busy streets of Malaga. Today's agenda, at least for right now, is to find an estanco. And basically what that is your local corner store slash tobacco shop. And the main reason why I'm doing that is not to smoke any cigarettes, but I'm actually here to find local travel cards, similar to the ones I had in Valencia. I kind of want something that will give me access to both the metro and the bus. So apparently there's one just a couple minutes away. I've already been walking towards it, so it should be around the corner here somewhere. Hopefully it's similar prices compared to what I paid in Valencia, because I paid about €8 for 20 journeys, and that was super convenient because it worked everywhere but the airport. I came to find out later. But yeah, let's see. Okay, here we go.
Your destination is on the left.
So our first destination was a bit of a flop because the time is now midday, and due to my exhaustion, we had a little bit of a late start, and we turned up to the Alcazaba, which was supposed to be the first destination, and it's super busy. The queue goes round the corner for tickets. Luckily, I was able to purchase one. I was able to get a joint ticket for both the Alcazaba and the Castillo de Gibralfaro. The good thing about those tickets is that you can use them any sort of time that you want within the span of 48 hours. Whilst we're here, actually, I might as well show you the Teatro de Romano. Pretty much what that is a Roman amphitheater, or parts of it anyway. The only thing I would say is it's a little bit anticlimactic. I don't want to disrespect the place, but it kind of is. Because you're walking along the center, you've got the glass panel over here, and then literally just a portion of the amphitheater, and that's it. So, yeah, there are guided tours for it, but I mean, what can you really see from that? Anyway, off to the cathedral we go. After finishing up at the cathedral, one of the things that I found that was very similar to the likes of Valencia is the fact that once you're in the center, everything is sort of close by. As you're going to see from the next couple of destinations, they're all within 5 to 10 minutes walk max of each other, which is nice. Again, super close by, super convenient, super centralized. So with that being said, I thought what better way to cut through the city than to walk through Malaga's main park, Parque de Malaga. But for now, enjoy some footage at the park. I've come to find that unfortunately there isn't that much to do here, and I don't know whether I'm being sort of pessimistic about the experience or whatever, but I in the beginning of the video stated that I woke up super late, well, to my standard anyway, and I was kind of afraid that I'd be missing out on a bunch of things to do and see because I didn't get into the center of Malaga until about 12 o'clock. After coming into the center and booking all the tickets, I just slowly realized that like I don't really have much to see, and only 3 hours have passed since I've gone into the cathedral, and I just feel like like I said, I don't have much to do. And I just want to clarify something. I know that there are a ton of exhibitions and museums that you can go and see, but unfortunately, I'm just not that person. I don't really enjoy going to art exhibitions and stuff like that, walking around for, a couple of hours looking at paintings and stuff. That may be you, but that's not me. So, yeah, I don't mean to be like a Debbie Downer or anything, and I am going to try and continue this trip as best as I can, but maybe it's because I haven't eaten. So, let me try and get the hanger out of the way by getting ourselves a little merienda. So we just had a bite to eat, but the unfortunate news is that the central market here in Malaga does close quite early. There are a couple vendors here selling meats and fresh fruits, but usually it would be a lot more packed and a lot more busy than this. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Every single vendor along the strips are closed up, and from what I read on Google, I think it's 2 p.m. that most places fully shut. So yeah, quite unfortunate. I was hoping to kind of walk around and show you some of the best vendors, but hopefully I will be able to come back here and I'll show you it in its full glory. But for now, I think we'll just head over to our next destination. So I've fully embraced the fact that I can take things a hell of a lot slower here in Malaga. As a Londoner, I feel like sometimes I'm obliged to do things in a hurry and with pace. And I just sort of realized that you don't need to do that here, especially when you're on a holiday. So I just thought for the remainder of the day, I'm going to go to some of Malaga's plazas and squares, seeing what they have to offer, admire the architecture, because realistically, I don't do that enough. So, I'd like to introduce you to one of Malaga's most iconic plazas, Plaza de Merced. There you go. Now, apart from having a huge statue in the middle of the square, they also have a statue of a very famous Spanish artist, which, if you've done your research on this city, and to be honest, I haven't done much, you will know exactly who I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and show you while nobody's here. This is the statue of Mr. Pablo Picasso, famous and most renowned artist and painter in the world, who was born right here in Malaga, Andalusia. Yo, Pablo, what's going on, man? Long time no see. The wife, the kids, they all good? Mums, dads, all good? Yeah? Alright. Cool. Good catching up with you, mate. In order to not waste a day, I decided to visit one of the two ticketed attractions here in Malaga. So here we are at Castillo de Gibralfaro. Just a brief overview from here on my phone. Obviously, as you can see from the B-roll footage, it overlooks the Mediterranean Sea. This castle served as a sort of fortress to protect the nearby Alcazaba, which, as you guys know, is the second destination on the list. And it also housed troops and military leaders. Now, this obviously serves as a scene for panoramic views of Malaga, and it's obviously a very popular tourist destination that also has a museum within it. I think that's enough history for today. Let's go take a look around. think this is where I'm going to end today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it today, because it did kind of start off on a negative note, but towards the end I feel like it got a lot better. And yeah, Malaga, I'm very sorry for putting you on such a low standard to start off this journey. Anyway, the reason why we're ending today's video off so early is because tomorrow morning we have a very, very special journey to Caminito del Rey. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, but it is known to be one of the top attractions here in Malaga. It is a very long but very beautiful and scenic hike, and it obviously just requires me to get up a little bit earlier. But with all of that out of the way, for our first day here in Malaga, Spain, thank you and good night.